What's going on, guys? I thought I'd make a quick video. Um, I think it's worthy that I discuss the match with in respect to Lachlan Carpenter yesterday as part of the AWET Series 2 tournament to try to help everyone understand exactly the process that goes on within an athlete's mind, and and I'm sure Lachlan Carpenter has his own expanded thoughts on this. I consider myself a a bastion holder of the sport, a small part of a very big machine that is lifting the standards of arm wrestling in the world, both as a athlete, as a social media entity, as a presenter, as a co-owner of a production, all sorts of things. But as an athlete, I I I want to talk about first of all what I thought about the process that I would apply to myself to become better. When I began in arm wrestling and had the goal of becoming as good as I possibly can, I said to myself, get as many matches as you possibly can, seek out as many genuine starts as you possibly can get, and seek out the losses till you can't find them anymore. Now, during that process, you find a lot of people have very differing opinions. A lot of athletes will be far more, or a lot of athletes will be very hesitant to compete for fear of reputation loss, for fear of I'm not prepared to beat this person, for fear of loss, really. And I recognize that entity of fear in people's mindsets as something that would only inhibit progression. So for me, there's a big part where I was like, I will fear nobody. And that's where I portrayed a lot of my confidence in my own ability to grow as an arm wrestler. For a lot of years, it's where a lot of people laughed at me because my goals were very high. That side of me is still very much there. And the fruits of that labor are starting to come into being. Hi, Lizzie. Hey, darling. You gonna come sit down? Yeah, come sit with me. Daddy's just making a video. It's Lizzie. She just comes in. Hi, everybody. All right, I just finished the video, okay? And so, in addition to the climbing, is recognizing other people in the sport that are on a similar pathway in respect to what they are dreaming of becoming. Lachlan Carpenter is one of those guys. I have a lot of respect for him. And I have made a promise not only to myself, but to people like Lachlan Carpenter. And I've said this to a lot of my arm wrestling friends, that I will never say no when somebody is chasing me. I'll never say no that I'm not willing to pull them. Now, I think it's an important thing to allow the people that are chasing you to have a go. Now, Lachlan was chasing me yesterday. And part of the process, is there are two sides to the coins. There are my matches that I have scheduled in a year that are my chasing matches, where I'm chasing people. All my super matches that I've had recently, I'm on a upwards trajectory. I'm facing Ron Barth next, then I'm facing RVJ. That's me chasing. That's in the A column. Now in the B column, I have tournaments like yesterday. Okay. A tournament where it was for me casual, where it was for me rolling off the back of my training and off the back of 5 nights night shift in a row. And that's all I could afford to give. I didn't have the time to put in a proper preparation. I didn't have that time. But in sticking with my policy of I will always give the people chasing me the opportunity to have a crack, exactly that, I honoured Lachlan, who I knew was preparing for me and had been for 8 weeks with serious intent. I honoured the fact that I put my elbow on the table. Now, previously, I've given that same degree of preparation for Lachlan, and I've won. Yesterday, I gave that same degree of preparation again, that casual preparation, and he was too good. So the process has been fulfilled, one notch up. Lachlan Carpenter was too good for me yesterday. I gave it everything I had. I could not defeat him. Simple as that. But he has now entered into a new category in respect to me. He has now entered into a category where I must acknowledge and give a full preparation if we are to face. Okay, there can be no more casual defenses against Lachlan Carpenter. Like I said, I will put the AWE heavyweight belt on the line for a match against Lachlan formally, which will probably have to be in maybe, 4 to 6 months time, because I have 2 other matches already booked that are already in that A column slot, i.e. Ron Barth, RVJ. But Lachlan Carpenter has very much deservedly so kicked the door down and is now entered the realm of, well, he and I are an absolute serious and genuine match. So, wrapping up, I can't remember if I missed anything. I hope I didn't. Essentially, I love arm wrestlers that don't fear losing. I love arm wrestlers that will pull anybody. And I love arm wrestlers that do that both up and down. Okay, it's important to do it up for yourself. It's also important to do it down to help grow the people that are coming up behind you and that are coming up with you. Like I said, I know Lachlan's been hungry for a long time. I know Lachlan's had countless matches cancelled. I was not going to be one of those dudes. Yesterday he was too strong for me. Yeah, he will never get a casual prep from me again because he's too good for that. So Lachlan, well done. And I hope you guys understand a little bit more of the mindset of where I was at. So am I worried? No. I'm excited. I have another rival now. He's a big lad, 130 kilos I think he was yesterday. He's strong. He's dedicated. He's talented. He's got good intuition on the table. And he's proven that he is a badass. So AWE heavyweight belt will formally go on the line, and he will be the next person I'll face to defend it, I guess.